Alright guys, I'm back and today we're going to be reacting and reviewing to a very anticipated album of mine. This is Witt Lowry's I Could Not Plan This, his second studio album. This came out literally 9 minutes ago and I got school tomorrow, I gotta be up by 5, but you know, I gotta put in that work. I've been a big fan of Witt Lowry's music ever since his past album. He's always had like a lot of passion in his music and he's very relatable to most people. He talks about, you know, many things like heartbreaks and just tough situations that you go through in life, which is amazing in my opinion, and I love how he can transmit that through his music. Anyways, without much talking guys, let's get right into this. Going straight into track 1, I Could Not Plan This, the title track.
I'm really in control now. So tan, doesn't really feel like home now. My family been saying, Mark, you gotta slow it down. Out on the day, she said, you really on your phone. Wow, living through my phone now. I've been feeling disconnected. Everybody yelling at the sky lately. My only question now is why lately? Why is it I'm weak if I show the people I feel? And why is it they told me to heal me? Been searching for something real, and I know that we attract any energy that we did. I've been overthinking. And nowadays I find a number of people screaming on name. I never complain to love, I never complain to hate. I never complain to love, I turn into hate when it's fake. I never complain to fear. With a vision, no less or more than the rest.
Wow, hold me back. This man's just went crazy. I guess basically Witt was just giving us the concept of this album in the first track. Hopefully he's going to be walking us through many things throughout his life that he couldn't plan. Like he said, the death of his father, probably some heartbreaks and some other things that he went through throughout his life. So I'm expecting to hear a lot about, you know, his life and his experience throughout this album. Curious on how he's going to pull that off because he already did give us a little glimpse of his life in his past album. Anyways, track 2 is Blood in the Water, which I have already reacted to, so I'll leave that in the description down below if you guys want to go check it out. We're going to go right into track 3 called Losing You featuring Max.
Yeah. Turn the table every day, I find a way to pay for it. Boundaries, feel like you're better without me. Feel like I'm drowning, feel like I never have found me. I don't want no one around me. I don't think nobody knows how it feels when I don't leave.
Who is this? Oh God, okay.
Back, we in no place to live, and you spend my rent money on clothes that you're wearing. Confusing your Instagram followers for people who care, and you'll never find happy when stuck in comparing. I again was drunk, cause I honestly just couldn't deal. It's been 7 days now without you, that makes 1 week. You turn into someone else.
Damn, I love the feature throughout the track. I love that track. That'll probably end up being one of my favorites. But I think throughout this track, Witt Lowry was just talking about, again, just something that he's touched on before, a relationship that he's had, and I guess in a way an abusive relationship. Don't quote me on that, but it sounds like it's just somebody that he was with and kind of took advantage of him, and everything that Witt Lowry was putting into it, you know, he never really got anything in return. I guess that his other partner wasn't actually putting like an equal share in the relationship. Fam, if you're gonna be with another guy, like, come on, you gotta put in some work too. Like, don't let us do all the work. His track 4 is Wishing Wells, a track that did come out, but I kind of held myself back from listening to it. Oh, there's so many sounds right now. I can't focus.
Yeah. When I was younger, wish for girls like you and wish you out. When now I'm older, so my only wish is wish you out. Don't know your worth, so love that you lacking. And you tell your friends you happy, but we know you acting. You don't know why. Girl, I know you'll break my heart, yeah, you've been looking for love in this cold place. We talk a lot and I hear more than what you don't say. Okay, you say you need to change, but you act, so don't play. Say you need to change, but you don't change.
I guess that the picture Witt Lowry was trying to paint in that track was just that a person who has the wrong ambitions, you know, they're wishing for the wrong things, they have the wrong ideas. But I'm kind of like confused because it sounds like he's speaking to them, but at the same time, it sounds like he's speaking from the perspective of them. Overall, the song sonically, the production, the beat was a little bit like weird, I'm not gonna lie. It had like a variation of different sounds that you could hear like in the very back of the track. I think that he really didn't change up his flow in any way. I think that his hook and his verse was actually the same exact flow. Not a bad track, I just think he could have done a little bit more, especially with what he was trying to tackle there. We're gonna go straight to track 5, which is Care Too Much.
Which I think I do, you say I don't, say I don't, say I fucking don't. Ain't no understand, bitch. Remember when you wanna play my shit? Never saw the vision, had to play that shit. My ex was a mess, you could take that shit. It's like I'm Jaden Smith shit. He don't got a cuss in his raps, sell records. Well, I do. Fuck you, couple lame motherfuckers. I can link at the curse, so you jack too. Your old girl just got a wit tattoo. Don't be pissed. I bump his shit like with all my roomies. I shake my ass to his music too. See, erase your social, it was almost too deep.
Oh wait, come on, man. How are you gonna do that to me? It's 12 at night. I got school tomorrow. He dissed Lil Uzi. Again, if you guys don't know, I think I explained this all in my blood in the water reaction. Again, you guys can go check that out. But Witt did tell us that Uzi bit from him, which is Crazy, I know, but Uzi did actually steal one of his beats.
Sit at the bar getting drunk with a few dudes, and I really love who I can relate because I am a lame at the piss in a cup. Yeah, you make music with a closed mind. I make music that is very open. You make music for the strip club. I make music for the barely coping. Fucking said it, yeah. Maybe I just care too much.
Alright, look, that song was amazing. I messed with that song heavy. Basically just talking about how other people pay attention to the complete wrong music, you know. And I think the hook is just like somebody asking Witt, like, hey man, like, why you care about it? And Witt's just like, man, I don't know, I probably just care too much. Again, he also mentions how his music is, I guess, aimed for a different audience, you know. You have people who just like the turn up music and the people who, you know, need something to cope with, basically deal with their difficult situations that are going on in life. We all know that many people have very difficult lives, and again, Witt is extremely relatable, so whoever is going through situations like that, he kind of makes you feel connected to you, and in a way that tells you you're not alone, like, I'm also experiencing this, you know, that, and obviously it lets you know that you can get through it as well. But, you know, he can also make a turn-up song. Who said he can't? Going straight into track 6, called Phone.
I juggle with my demons, you never would understand it. So when you said forever, I thought about it and panicked, I lied. But when I told you I loved you, I meant it, damn it. I know I was never. You cheated us both, your trust issues tore a hold of me or you couldn't close. We were distant, the distance was different when you were close. You're different, I hope you know. We argued, not the person you thought. Now all that's left are moments and every ticket we bought. Damn, it's all a hard pill to swallow. Might wash it down with some shots, so cheers to what we lost. Oh, so naive. How this came, the loser is the one who shows they care, feeling pain. I'm checking if you took down all our pictures just so I could do the same. Fucking petty, wasn't ready for you to just up and change in a nose. Girl, I lived across the map, how could you need more space? How could you be so fake? See, I was real from the start.
This man is just a great storyteller. The way that he can just transmit his passion and his pain through the music. Why do you need more space if you live on the other side of the map? I'm telling you, Witt is woke. This man is woke.
Right at the bar, I feel empty but can barely feel the tank in my car. They love you after 3 a.m. but they don't love who you are. I can't lie, honestly I still think about you. There's a way I could save us if only you spent as much time on us as you do your makeup. I tried.
The song just shows how Witt is such a perfect storyteller and how he can transmit his passion and his pain through his music. The thing about Witt is that whenever he talks about a relationship or something that he's going through with a girl, it's never the same thing like, oh, she cheated on me, or oh, she basically jumps from topic to topic, like a girl who cheated on you, a girl who abused you, or maybe you did her wrong, or he gives you different perspectives. He doesn't always give you like, oh, I'm the victim. He also gives you, oh, I messed up. Oh, I also did this, which is something I completely appreciate. That kind of gives his music a little bit more replay value because we're not always hearing the same thing about, oh, yeah, I broke up with my girl because of this, because of that. And he's giving us different perspectives and transmitting different feelings each time that he talks about a relationship with a girl. Track 7 I have already actually listened to, Let Me Know. I believe this song came out like early in 2017. Just gonna move into track 8, which is called Lie Lie Lie, featuring Chris Michaud. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, I'm sorry, man.
Feeling ideas, so you steal it from me. I put my time into my music, not a song every week. That's deep in the trench, the high at the peak. I gotta document my lines before you rap it, come and stealing from me. And they say people lie.
Again?
Myself as a wallpaper on my own phone. Or remember who was there while I'm looking for a loan, while I'm looking for some help. Now nobody got a phone, huh? You were lying when you said you were lying.
That's true. That's true though. Whenever somebody expects your help, bro, you'll hear your phone start ringing like that. They'll spam you and they'll keep calling you until you answer. But when the tables turn, it's probably you that probably needs like a couple dollars. You know, you probably need a ride home or whatever. You call. No call back. I'm telling you, man, these people nowadays are snakes.
I wouldn't make it, you were way off. I'd be fucking lying if I said I took a day off. They talk about the money that they have till it pay off. I got a couple loans to bill, so you Instagram last night. Saw 100K followers, only had 11 likes. Guess the numbers too high when you don't tell me that you're sorry when you know it's.
I really wasn't expecting for the feature to have his own verse, but I guess he did. It was kind of a weird transition how we went from hook, verse, hook, and then his verse. But he's not a bad singer. I actually really enjoyed his singing, and I guess his voice really does fit the whole theme of the song. Moving on to track 9, which is called Better For Me.
Put in the notice, cause you were busy blacked out. Someone missing nights for saying down in your car. It had you wetter than the tears that you were crying for the scuffs of your scars. I know your demons carry weight, don't know what it's like to be you. Built myself from the bottom, passed away. That day I flew out to see you, remember?
Wow.
Thinking back to December, and how we talked about forever. Now we How could you think this? On and on trust me, I should hold you close. If you don't know how many times I forgive you just so I could keep you by my side. And put you all back together, but the truth is coming out. I feel your void when we're together. Not saying that I was better, you drink to relieve. Let's keep it real. I know you love to lie, but do you find you love me still? Cause he will never love you like I loved you. And I promise that it's real. You can delete all of our pictures, but you can't delete your fears. You should be easy to replace. But every meaningless conversation, I see your face. I'm trying to fill this hole in my heart that you fucking made. I'm tripping. Should've known that I would wait for your car and I'd come out at the bar at night. Now how could this be?
That right there has been my favorite track so far throughout this album. Witt again is talking from his perspective. I guess the whole concept of the song is that, you know, you put a lot of effort into this specific person, but at the same time it's kind of like you're hurting yourself. But again, you're just so like attached to this specific person that you kind of like don't want to let go, because if you do let go, it's kind of like he said, it leaves a hole in your heart. The whole hook comes in when they're basically telling you, oh no, but you deserve better. But at the same time, you're telling them, oh no, how could you know what's better for me? Because you know that whenever they walk away, it'll be like this empty void in your heart. Damn, my man Witt is woke, man. This guy's on another level, man. I love his like storytelling, man. Moving on to track 10, which is called Movies.
Knew I'd be the greatest, I just gotta find a way. I couldn't even buy food from the place that I work, cause the food costs more than the pay that I made. And they told me I would never be shit. Run around in town, I'm meant to be shit. So many times now you can see right through me. And when I fell down, you were never around. And you need me, oh, you need me now, please. Wishing I could rewind time with you back in my room like I do with a movie. But I should just water my grass and not worry about if the grass would be greener. Damn, it's also ironic. I wrote my first lines while I worked at the theater now. Wishing I could rewind time with you back in my room like I do with a movie.
That was probably one of my least favorite tracks from this album. Not that it was a bad track, I just don't think that it was one of my favorites personally. That song was kind of one of the more repetitive ones, some things that we have heard him talk about, and I kind of want to see him, again, branch out from different things. Or if he's going to talk about the same things, give us a different perspective or a different point of view. And not bad track, but I just want to see a little bit more from Witt, because I know that he's capable of doing a lot more. Going straight into track 11, which is called I Know, I Know.
I was trying to find feelings. Cause lately I have been feeling numb. It's not fair to you, you deserve the one. Stop telling me I'm the perfect one, cause perfect is perception. Perception is a couple years ago I was seen through. You would never make it from the same shoes. Never gave me credit when I paid dues. Need a couple beats up with the pain too. A couple years ago I was me too. That's back when I could barely pay rent. Saving water bottles just to make sense. Spill my soul each and every night on a couple beats that they ain't sent. Come see me on tour. Had the catastrophe from the fade. You cannot play me no more. Maybe I should get high. Need something to balance the lows. Something.
Straight into track 12, which is called Forget About Me.
It's 2 a.m. in Southern California. Wonder what the weather's been like where you're staying out east, damn is. So me, remember when the plan used to be about we. Staying in the west for about 4 weeks. Feelings come alive while the whole world sleep. Do you feel anything? Only I. Or maybe I'm a little too broken. Try to pick me up, it was hopeless. Gave you all the pieces of my heart. Labels wanting me to be soulless. I don't need your money, shut up, point to where the throne is. Lately hate that I can tell what anybody's motive is. Everyone around me getting high right now. Saying that I love you is a lie right now. Saying I don't miss you is a lie right now. Got you on the side right now. New lips tell me how they lie right now. You forgot about me. Can't believe you forgot about me. Can't tell me you haven't thought about me. How'd you do? Tell me that I need you. You lied to me now.
Track 12 I've already heard. It's called Numb. It came out again earlier this year, but it's a banger, so I'm gonna hear it again.
Did I mean it okay? I'm the meanest here. A gift and a curse to feel everything oh so deep. It got me in my.
Second to last track, track 14, is called Lately.
In the times of the essence, you pulled me deep from the trenches. I guess we're here for confessions. It broke you down so you don't feel much. There's 40,000 strings. Why would you to take a chance on me then? I get it. I mean, why should you? Cause me, I'm just a waiter with lucid trick, and you can find any guy. Open mind and a student, I say it in case we lose it. I hope.
Sometimes we're hard to sever, and these worlds don't lie better.
I think about the nights you cried as you reminisce on.
Well, that track was just Witt talking about what he's been feeling lately, you know, the things that he's kind of been going through, the things that he's been thinking about lately. He did do pretty good in painting that picture for us, and I really did enjoy that feature. I'm enjoying how he has a lot of female features that are, you know, taking care of the hooks throughout this album. I'll talk about it more afterwards, but right now we're going to head into the last track, which is called Last Letter, a track that also came out, but I haven't heard, so we're going to go ahead and listen to it. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Fuck, this might be the hardest song I've ever had to write.
I'm not ready for
I
this.
dreamt about you last night. I only see you when I close my eyes tight. Yeah.
No.
In your chest, the cancer took a hold of your body and let it spread. I talk to you more now than I ever did. I'm a mess. This song will never capture the pain that I could express. I learned from you that nothing to eat. Mom and you had split, so we're living in between. Looking up the word divorce to understand what it could mean, but I don't understand. Mom is with another man. You been drinking, her left like other dads. You had another plan, so you stuck around. That's a life that you probably would never choose. You bottled it inside, and the bottle turned into booze. The anger took a hold, and your body took the abuse. But finally found sobriety. Cried when I got the news, yo. Inspired by your story, couple things you should know. I met this girl at my show, teared up by what I was told. She said, I'm so in your body, I become fragile. Now once did you lose your soul, we were told. It was progressing and you had less than a week. True love is every tear when we told you we had to leave. And how we were conversing, I want lack of communication from me. I just wish that you were here so you could watch me with a Grammy. But more importantly, to build a family. I hope I make you proud and become everything I can be. I hope they're playing loud.
What a fucking way to end the album, man. Well, that was Witt Lowry. I could not plan this, and damn, what a powerful way to end out the album. This seems like this is his most mature and most conceptual project yet. Like, it picked up very quickly. It started off with very good pace, very strong tracks in the beginning. Once he got to like track 10, and then I think it was like 10, 11, 12, and 13. Those were like the only tracks that were kind of questionable for me. Everything besides that was actually very good. Again, I love his storytelling and the way that he kind of jumps from different perspectives throughout this album as well. Not really different perspectives like from other people, but different perspectives of things that he's gone through. Throughout the whole album, he was referencing the death of his father, and I was actually wondering if he was going to give us a track about it. Again, the whole concept of the album is basically with telling us things that he went through throughout his life, things that he really didn't plan to happen. And obviously the loss of a fatherly figure is probably one of the hardest things to deal with. I mean, I guess besides that, the only thing that I would want for Witt Lowry to do throughout his future projects, I know that he's very new to this whole music industry. I think that personally I would like to see Witt on different concepts throughout his music. We all know that message, and I guess that relatable factor has always been a very important thing to Witt Lowry's music. But I think that if his future music consists of the same thing that we've been getting, you know, throughout these past couple years from Witt, it'll probably be holding him back and not, you know, push him to the place where he's supposed to be, which isn't really mainstream, but it's just known as, you know, a good lyricist and a more respected rapper. Overall, I really enjoyed this project apart from a couple tracks, but it's a very strong project in my opinion. I think that if I would have to give this a rating out of 10, I'd probably give him a strong 7 out of 10. I personally really enjoyed the whole concept of the album, and I wasn't let down in any way, but I'm just a little bit worried for Witt in his future. But I'm pretty sure Witt knows, you know, that he'll probably have to change things a little bit after, you know, this project. Solid project. Shout out to Witt and all his fans, and thank you guys for watching. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe. We have more important albums that are coming out throughout this year. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you and have a great day. Peace.